They say women hear compliments every day, and it's true. She walks down the street, some guy whistles. She posts a selfie, 100 men comment, "Queen, goddess, marry me." But here's what no one tells you. She's numb to it. All of it. The compliments women hear every day are the same recycled lines that cost men nothing to say and mean even less. But there's a different kind of compliment, the kind that stops her breath, that cuts through the noise, that makes her turn off her phone at night and think about you long after the conversation is over. These are the forbidden compliments. Not forbidden because they're inappropriate, but because most men don't know how to mean them. They require presence, precision, power. And when delivered with grounded confidence, she will never forget you. Let's begin. 1. You have the kind of mind that intimidates people, and I love that. Most men compliment beauty. Few dare to compliment intellect, especially when it's sharp, intimidating, and uncompromising. But a woman who carries intelligence like a sword, she's not used to men admiring her mind. She's used to them avoiding it. The average guy gets nervous when she challenges him, when she questions him, when she doesn't giggle at his opinion, but dismantles it. And she notices it, trust me. So when a man comes along who doesn't just tolerate that fire, but feeds it, that's when her guard comes down. She thinks, this one sees me, this one gets it. And suddenly, she's leaning in. Not to seduce, but to be understood. 2. Your energy changes the room. You don't even have to try. Most men look at what she's wearing, but few notice what she brings into a space. That woman who walks in and doesn't demand attention, but still gets it. That's aura. That's presence. Complimenting a woman's energy is a language most men never learn, because it requires emotional fluency. You're not just saying she looks good. You're saying, when you walk in, I feel something. Something shifts, something wakes up. And when you speak to her energy, you're complimenting the invisible parts of her. The parts most people can't describe, but always feel. And once you've noticed that, she'll feel safe enough to reveal even more. 3. You remind me of a woman who knows how to destroy a man, but chooses not to. This one hits deep, because it touches something primal, a woman with power, with edge, with the capacity to break a man in two. And yet she chooses tenderness. That is a woman who's mastered her strength. This compliment doesn't just seduce her, it honors her. It tells her, I see the danger in you, the softness, the storm, and I'm not afraid of either. It's the kind of line that disarms a feminine soul, because for once, someone isn't trying to tame her. They're respecting the fire, and when a woman feels seen in her power, she becomes vulnerable in the most magnetic way. 4. I don't want to own you. I want to witness you. This is a compliment wrapped in poetry. A permission slip for her to unfold, without fear of possession. Most women are used to being pursued with strings attached. Be mine. Don't dress like that. Why are you talking to him? Control disguised as affection. But when a man says, I don't need to control you, I just want to watch you become, she softens, because you're not chasing her for what she can give you. You're chasing her for what she is, in her wild, unfiltered form. And suddenly, you become the only man she wants to be vulnerable with. 5. You make chaos look beautiful. This is for the woman who's felt too much her whole life. Too emotional, too intense, too loud, too complex. She's used to being told to calm down, to get her act together, to not feel so much. But when you say this, when you tell her her messiness is beautiful, you do something no one else has dared to do. You validate the storm. And that makes her feel safe to finally stop hiding, to cry, to laugh, to rage, to fall apart. And know you'll still be there, admiring her wreckage like art. That's the compliment that hits her in the chest. Because every woman is carrying chaos, but only a few men can see the beauty in it. 6. I like the parts of you try to hide. This one is forbidden because it requires radical honesty. You're not just complimenting her, you're confronting her. The insecurities, the self-doubt, the laugh she thinks is too loud, the habit she thinks makes her weird, but instead of avoiding it, you name it, gently, confidently, and then you tell her, that thing you're scared makes you unlovable? It's the reason I noticed you in the first place. Now her mind is spinning. Now her heart is beating faster. Because now, you're touching parts of her no one else sees. And once you do that, she'll never forget the way you made her feel known. Here's what most men still don't get. It's not about the words. It's about the courage to say what no one else has said. And the depth to actually mean it. You can't fake this. You can't script it. And if you try to use these lines as tactics, she'll feel it. But if you learn to see women differently, to speak to their soul instead of their surface, you'll unlock a level of connection that feels like magic. And the truth is, the most forbidden compliments aren't forbidden at all. They're just rare, because they require a man who's done the inner work. A man who isn't intimidated by female power. A man who doesn't chase validation because he already owns his own. Be that man and watch what happens. If you've ever said something that made a woman go silent, smile without speaking, or just stare at you like you read her soul, type, "She felt that," in the comments. Let's see how many of you know the real power of presence, and if this message awakened something in you. If it reminded you of the kind of man you're becoming. Subscribe, not just for lessons, but because we're building something here. A place for men who speak with fire and feel with depth. Until next time, say less, mean more, and stay dangerous.